everybody, welcome to Bitesize Pilates. So if you were in my last class, you will probably have rushed off, had a wee, had a quick slurp of water, like I've done, and tried to sort my microphone out. Well, you probably weren't doing that, but I discovered I hadn't actually turned the volume up, so that'll be why. I know when I do the class without the microphone, it's actually a bit clearer. But the trouble is my voice just can't take so many classes without the microphone. So I apologise if it's a little bit muffled. The sound quality is definitely better without the mic, but I just can't project. And also in this class, when I've got my head turned away from you, you wouldn't be able to hear me, would you? Hello, Sarah. Sarah is back. Have we got some returners from the last class? So if you're just tuned into Bitesize Pilates, welcome. This is a 15-minute class. We just do some nice basics, bit of stretching, bit of conditioning. It's designed for everybody, so if your kids are with you, they can do it. That's fine. If Granny's there, she can probably have a little go. If not, she can certainly watch. Hello, Helen. My classes in the community are my youngest participants, probably 15, and my oldest, well, I would never ask, but I would say probably mid-70s for mat stuff. So hello, Mary. Hello, Sue. Who's that? Who's back? I missed that. Who is back? Lynette. Hello, Lynette. Nice to have you back. And Helen, and Kathy, and Lindsay. Everyone. They're all back. And some more besides. Wonderful. So I've got a mat today, just so I know I'm in the right place so the camera can see me. You don't need a mat unless you want one. You don't need one. Hello, Veronica. Good morning. Good morning. All the class this morning is on the floor. So if you're currently standing, get yourself down onto your backside. And we're going to do some stuff mainly on our backs. Morning, Joan. Yeah, so we're going to take it from there. So 15-minute class. I'm going to start it in a moment when everyone has gathered themselves. Julie's back. Hello, Julie. Nice to have you. And Kathy, ready and waiting. I like to hear that, Kathy. Rachel's here. Hello, Rachel. Praise Zara. Morning, Zara. Morning, Sarah. So some of you may notice, morning, Carolyn, next to your names on the Facebook, when you look at the comments, you've got like a little star or something. Hello, Ruth. Morning. And that means you're like a star, one of my star members. And if you watch so many, you become kind of like special. I would say demigods is probably the word, isn't it? So I think Zara's certainly one on Rachel's Facebook. So a few people are as well. I'm lying on my pelvic floor. Are you, Peter McCann? And you are obviously a contortionist. Okay, right, so we're going to get going. Get yourselves onto your backs. I'm turning the music up a little. So you should hear that in the background. Right, okay, so we're going to start off lying down, which is always a good start, isn't it? Who else is here? Morning, Zara and Rachel and Zara, and Jill is back. Lovely. Welcome, everybody. Lindsay, the dog, is insisting on doing this with me this morning. I know, that's why I have to shut my dog out. She's a nightmare. Right, we are going to get onto our backs. So, elegantly, roll yourself down onto your back. I'm going to take my glasses off now because I can't, they pop up. So, let's start working on some basic positioning. I want your knees hip width apart, your feet flat on the floor. Take a breath in. On the exhale, you're going to do a pelvic tilt and push up into a low bridge. And then come all the way down again. So nice and steady. So if you're new to Pilates, you know, there's nothing to, it has this kind of mystical feeling. It's an exercise that everyone's been doing for generations, but it's just been slightly changed. It's taken yoga, Tai Chi, Kalanetics, lots of different elements are in Pilates. And Pilates was only invented in the 50s, so it's not ancient like yoga. But what we're doing is we're trying to get the body to work to its best ability in the most efficient way. And it's all about getting things smoothly working. So this move isn't a big move, but I tell you what, it's great for your back. So you're tilting your hips. And then as you come down, the bit of your anatomy that should touch the floor last is your bottom. So if you're currently finding, you go up okay, but you come down flat, I want you to think about that tilt of your pelvis. I'm still tilting my pelvis there. So on the way down, push your back down and then release your bottom. I guess do one more. Good, well done. Now I want you to stay lying there. Hopefully you can see me. Just want to show you the arms. We're going to lie on our backs. So imagine I'm on my back. My arms are going to come up overhead and they're going to sweep down beside me. If you've not got the space, bring them up overhead and bring them back down again. I think I'm going to wallop the chair. We'll see how it goes. So, first of all, get yourself up into a bridge. Up we come. Doesn't have to be high. Take a breath in, bring your arms overhead, try not to hit anybody, and then sweep them down beside you if you can. And then roll your back down to the floor again. So same thing, up we go. So Lindsay, I suspect the dog is now trying to play with your hands as you move them around. Round we go. And then roll your back down to the floor. All of you who come to my classes, I would expect a higher bridge from you, or people who are more experienced, or those who've been doing this for 3 weeks with me. Down we go. Good, let's do one more. Up you come, tummy tight, pelvic floor lifted, arms overhead, sweep them down beside you, roll your back down, and then give your knees a hug in. And don't forget, everybody, at any point when you feel you'd like a little rest, please just have one. You know I can't see you. Okay, we're going to bring our legs up now. So tabletop is what we're aiming for. Tabletop's where my knees are above my hips. But of course, we've got the easier option. You can bring those knees in. Harder option, you start them away from that upright position. That is quite tough. Take a breath in. One leg, tap it down. Bring it back up. Then the other leg. Now I love this exercise. I do this in pretty much all my classes, aerobics as well. And this is a fabulous conditioning one for your stomach muscles. Because what we're doing here is we're preventing the back arching. If I don't pull my tummy in, this happens. See my back lifted and my other knee moved, so that kind of happened. If you're doing it right, the resting leg won't move at all. It will stay completely still. So looking up at the ceiling, close your eyes. Enjoy the music. I know I talk over it all the time, but it's there. Couple more. One more. Good. And then again, in come those knees for a little rest. Pop your feet down to the floor, and we're going to go to our supine twist, which is the one where we take the legs to the side. So take a breath in. Tummy tight to the side. Down go those legs. Back to the middle, then the other way. Over we go, side to side. Nice and smooth. I was saying to my last class, if you know anybody who perhaps is maybe not necessarily older, but maybe older, who's got maybe an iPad, but's never really got into it, see if you can talk them through, because obviously you can't go visit them, talk them through getting the YouTube app on their phone. It's a challenge for your explanation skills. If you can, there is so much content on YouTube. Let's be honest, there's all the exercise, but then let's look at things like the live theatre. So last night there was Treasure Island from the National Theatre. There's lots of Shakespeare stuff on there, and there's loads of modern plays. There's a lot of drama and stuff on there. Music, funny videos about dogs, which, I could watch all day. Dogs crashing into things. So if you have got someone you know who maybe could potentially use YouTube, give them 5-10 minutes. See if you can talk them through the installation of the app onto their device, because it will make things a lot more fun. And all my classes are on there. Okay, so back to the beginning again, back to those bridges, taking a breath in, pelvic tilt, draw yourself up, arms go overhead. Now this time we're going to do the arms twice if you can, so stay in that bridge if you can. Arms overhead, bring them back, and then round yourself down. Now draw your legs up to that tabletop position, and we're going to do our toe tapping. So we're putting the 3 exercises together, the bridges, the leg lowering, and the supine twist. It's just a nice little sequence. One more. Supine twist, don't forget those who want to make it harder, you can do it here with your knees in. I'll put mine down. So in this class, I'll always revert to the lower option for those people who are new, but those of you who know what you're doing, and most of you do, you can add higher levels, can't you? 2 more. One more. Lovely back mobilization, that one. Okay, back to the beginning for one last time through. So take a breath in. Pelvic tilt. Draw yourself up. Squeeze your backside. Arms overhead as you inhale. Exhale, the arms come down beside you. Let's do it again. Arms overhead. Bring them back down beside you. Roll through your back nice and smoothly, remember. Tummy on as you draw one leg, then the other up into tabletop ideally. And we're going to toe tap. Down we go. So shoulders are relaxed down. I've got my palms facing up so that I'm not tense through my upper body. So you don't have to. Good, let's have 2 more of those. 1 more. And then we're going to do our supine twist. So I'm going to have my feet on the floor. My arms are really wide. Side to side. Smooth. Ooh, my back made a lovely cracking noise then. That saved me 40 quid at the osteopath. 2 more. 1 more. Fantastic, well done. Okay, so still with your feet flat on the floor, we're going to put our hands behind our heads and do a little bit of sit-up work. So take a breath in. Exhale, lift up. Inhale, down you come. So as you lift, exhale. As you come back down, inhale. I'm going to ask you to add something in if you want to. So as you come up this time, bring your leg in, then pop it down. Now I'm not twisting anything yet, so you may be ahead of me here. So don't twist yet. We're just going to go up and down nice and straight. Oh look, it's quite bright, isn't it? I've got the washing on the line, so it's bound to rain. 4 more. Down you come. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Good. Have a stretch, everybody. Lovely big stretch out. Now, we're going to do a couple of sit-ups with our legs straight. It doesn't suit everybody. So if you find it's uncomfortable, please just go back to normal. Now, my legs are strong. I've not flopped them. I'm pointing my toes away. Tummy's pulled in. Hands behind my head. And my thighs are clenched. Breath in. Up we come. And down. It's a funny old one, this. If it makes you go, ooh, then like I said, don't do it. Just bring your knees back to where they were. Okay, give me another 4. Down. 3. Down. 2. Last one coming. Oh. Well done. Okay, bring those knees back up. We are going to do those through one more time. We're going to do, let's do 6. 6 sit-ups with the knees raised, bringing them in, and then 6 with the legs lengthened, and then we're going to go to stretch. So hands behind your head, breath in, knee coming in, ever so smooth. Don't be tempted to hurry. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. Good, and then slide those legs away, pointing your toes or flat feet, doesn't matter which. I might do flat this time for change. Hands behind your head, breath in, up we come for 6, down, 5. So with the reason I've changed our leg position is if we always do things the same way, the body gets really used to it. So I've changed that back position just to shake things up a little bit. One more time. Not in back leg position, I meant. And then in comes one knee, in comes the other. Give them a big old hug. Stay there for me. I'm just going to check how we're doing for time, because the time zooms. Oh, it zooms. Okay, lovely. So staying where you are on your backs. Little stretch time. So bring your right knee into chest. Now, this time we're going to change it slightly. So you're going to bring it right into chest. So you're bringing it really close. Now, holding it there for a moment for me. Then I want you to release it a little bit and open it to the side a bit and then pull it back in. So as if you're trying to pull it in towards your armpits. And that just changes where you should be feeling those stretches. Good, release. Other leg, bring that knee in. Tummies are on. You can relax everything else. Then release it a little bit. Open it out to the side a little bit and then again pull it in. And we're getting down into that groin, inner thigh. Down near your gusset. I love the word gusset. Don't hear it much these days, do you? Feet back down. Good, well done. Take the back of your right thigh. And I want you to straighten your leg. Now, all of us might not manage that. If you've got like a towel or something around you, you can hook that around the back of your leg. If you need to, you can bring your head and shoulders off the floor. But I want you to try and get your leg as straight as you can. None of this cheeky knee bend. Lovely and straight. Some of you will be getting, certainly Sarah and a few others will be getting their, Lindsay probably, getting their hand up behind your calf. Take a breath in. Everybody see if you can pull your leg in towards you. This should give you a slight watering of the eyes. So pull that in. Holding it there. and release that leg down. Let's do the same on the other side. Sorry, we have to bring that knee in. Okay, then relax it a little bit and straighten your leg. Sometimes one side stretches quite easily and the other side doesn't, so don't be worried if that's the case. You can be here if you need to be, that's fine. If you can, work your hands up behind your calf, or you can grab hold of your trousers. That's another way to get there. Hold it there. Oh, now my right leg is always stiffer than my left, so I'm having to really work on that, and I can feel big old stretches all the way down the back of that leg. Hold it there for me, everybody. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Oh, and release your leg down. Super. We're going to roll over onto our sides. Come up to sitting. Welcome, everyone. I can see you again. I'm going to come a bit closer so I can see my screen. Mum, it's raining in Somerset. Is it now? We're due to some rain today as well. Hope you haven't got your washing on the line, Mum. Okay, shoulders back and relaxed. Tummy's on. Little side bends. So today's class, we mainly did some strength. We did a lot of strength stuff, didn't we? Didn't do a lot of mobility, but we did do that supine twist. So we're just doing a little bit now to get those backs nice and loose. Bring your arms up, little twist. Back to centre and the other way. Lovely smooth movements. Everybody breathe. One more. Great. Arms down beside you, shoulders relaxed. Remember, we're sitting really upright. Don't have to sit cross-legged, just pop your legs out in front. Breathe in, reach up. Exhale. And again, breathe in, reach up. And exhale. Wonderful. Very, very, very good, everyone. Welcome, and love it for those who just joined me for the Pilates. Those of you who did the warm-up, wake-up and Pilates, you've got a lovely little workout there. You know, it's sort of 35 minutes-ish of conditioning, toning, aerobic. Really nice, complete thing. And we've done a little bit of stretching too. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you've enjoyed all the classes. Don't forget, pass the word around. They're free and accessible quite easily if you've got someone with the internet. If not, that is a bit more challenging. So have a good day, everybody. I think we're in the east and we're expecting rain today. My mum is in the southwest and it's raining already. But our gardens could do with it, couldn't they, really? And I've got to do some cleaning at some point. So have a good day, everybody. Lovely seeing you, Zara and Rachel. And I'll see you guys really soon. Bye.